plays, but this is a critical state for Kevin Durant to be in. He has to be aggressive tonight in tonight's ball game because he has everybody else that will follow. So Russell Westbrook is averaging 22 points, nearly 9 assists against these guys. So it all starts with Kevin being aggressive because it allows everybody else to have success when the defense of the Hornets starts to pay attention to Durant. He's more than a
time to time over the past couple of weeks, and I see evidence of that in the fact that he has been at the free throw line a lot, 10 or more attempts. This could be an energizer. Durant on the wing, one-on-one, no mercy to his high school teammate Vasquez.
Yeah, that's a nice job in transition. That is certainly going to be a friend to the Thunder if they can open up this ball game. And advantage on the other end, the long outlet pass. Durant up ahead of the pack and goes right over the top. Or right
more space than that, you got a problem. And Leslie McCaslin, I know that has been a point of emphasis in the Thunder locker room, and we'll send it back to Leslie. Durant will run. Look at Ibaka clearing space down the floor, basically lead blocking for Durant. Who gets it back from Martin, spins baseline and knocks it down.
Yeah, that's a good sign right there.
Knocks down the rebound, his fifth.
Yeah, that's 3 stops in a row for the Thunder. Here's Durant trying to get in that low post.
Westbrook down the lane, off balance.
That's what happens when Durant can really get going. He's going.
Williams calls timeout. Westbrook shooting 2 out of 7. The Thunder 6 unanswered the last minutes. Had 2 blocks. Thunder in the second quarter shot 4 of 14 from the floor, 11 of 13 from the line. 1 touch and home. Westbrook to Durant.
That was nice by Durant. You saw him check to see if the ball or the defensive
played so far. He has all 4 of the Hornets points here since halftime. Nice action here. Perkins setting up Durant on the dive to the rack.
No, just like a wheel, Durant comes around, looks like he's going to get the handoff, and KD hook up. Looks like it's going to be a handoff, and right automatically, Aminu is trailing the play, and that gives Perkins that opportunity to put that on-time, on-target pass, and Durant's going to do the rest.
You know what I like is
the defensive possession. The only way you do that is get the rebound.
Durant catches Vasquez, flat-footed for 3.
At an all-time high. They are playing with the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's tough right there. You're not going to be able to defend that. Durant that close to the basket with 1 step and turn around and dunk it. You're not going to be able to defend that. Presents himself as a huge target underneath the basket. Westbrook rifles one right through. Durant that close to the basket, might as well call it unstoppable.
Shooting 2 out of 7.
Durant in the post, should be a good look here. He's got Rivers guarding him. You got to get it to him. It should yield a double team.
Jackson, for 3.
The substitution by Scott Brooks paying off right away.
Percent tonight, they're 2 out of 11 beyond the arc. Durant will take a little bit closer and score it from the nail.
I like the way that play developed. Durant looked like he had a 3-point shot, but he'll set up again outside the 3-point line, probably on the next possession.
Martin has 14 points, made with the steal. What you gonna say? Not sure there's anything you can say. Thunder with its biggest lead of the ball game.
Not surprised that it's the defense that showed up here on the last few possessions that allowed the Thunder to get out in front. What a pass by Maynard. On time, on target. Durant does the rest. The one-hand breakaway flush. Now they're holding the initial possession, but you give up the offensive rebound that leads to a 3-point basket.
Durant and 1.
Will have an opportunity to put 3 back on the board. No way Davis can stay with Durant on the perimeter. That's a bad matchup if you're Anthony Davis.
Durant got Davis turned sideways and makes him pay.
And once again, if you're going to ask Anthony Davis to guard Kevin Durant on the perimeter, a good shot will provide your team an opportunity to rebound.
Durant takes Aminu down the lane and 1.
I say if you can get both, that's doing pretty good. Durant gets the basket and the foul on the single possession.
Durant with 33 points and counting.
And once again, in this window in the fourth quarter, this is the time that you want Durant or Westbrook handling the ball to either become a playmaker or create some